Now, a quadrilateral that is inscribed in a circle, well, the opposite angles are always going to be supplementary. Now, again, this is not true for quadrilaterals in general. This is specific to quadrilaterals that are inside of a circle. So that means angle K, the measure of angle K, plus opposite angle is the measure of angle M. These two are supplementary. And then the other two, angle L and angle N, are supplementary. So the measure of angle L plus the measure of angle N also equals 180 degrees. I'm not saying any of these angles are congruent at all. We are just saying that the opposite angles, when it's stuck inside of a quadrilateral, are supplementary. So let's look at a few examples. So if I'm solving for x, I can do this one of two ways. I can either do Q and S, or we can do R and P. Either way, the opposite ones are supplementary. So you can say the measure of angle Q plus the measure of angle S equals 180. Or you can say the measure of angle P plus the measure of angle R equals 180. Also, since this is a quadrilateral, you know the whole thing has to equal 360. So you could also just add them all together to 110 plus 3x plus 75 plus 2x equals 360. You can solve it by any of these means. It does not matter because of the information given. If it didn't give us all of this information, we could not do that. But it gave us so much information, there's multiple ways to solve for this. I'm just going to pick one and say 110 plus 2x has to equal 180. And we get 2x equals 70. So x has to equal 35. Again, multiple ways to set that one up, guys. Go with what you feel comfortable with. And our last example of the day, 10. I need to solve for x and y. So there's a couple of different ways I'm going to do this. For y, well, angle M and angle K are supplementary. They're opposite angles. The measure of angle M plus the measure of angle K should equal 180. So I have 114 plus y equals 180. Therefore, y is 66 degrees. Now, x is going to be a little different, and that's okay. So if you look at angle J, it has chords that go to M and to K. So angle J is inscribed in my circle and is connected to arc MK. So the measure of arc MK is 80 plus 52. Gives me 1. And if I'm going from the arc to the inscribed angle, I need to divide. I can divide by 2, or you can set up the equation that the measure of angle J is equal to 1/2 the measure of MK, and plug in the information you have. It's going to tell me x is equal to 1/2 times 132, and therefore x is equal to 66 degrees as well. Wow!